All more questions. Come on.
Can you go over
107. Yeah, easy. That's like 1 minute problem. Like some of this you can actually do in your head.
The first half of it, like the first, yeah, but then that's like you need to start writing stuff down.
Lynn, I hear weakness. All right.
Straight face.
All right. So e to the negative x, 10 of negative 10 of e to the x, right? E to the negative x dx. Sorry. Wait. It's not even. Oh, yes. Okay. So ideally, this question you can probably do it inside your head, but yeah, I can do it inside my head.
How long have you been teaching calculus?
I don't know. I can do this when I was a student. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you every single step, but you always think about what u equal to, and always think of du is equal to. So u equal to e to the negative x, du equal to negative e to the negative x dx, and then du over negative e to the negative x dx. So, okay, so that's gonna be 10 of u, and dx is equal to du negative e to the negative x, e to the negative x cancel out. So it'll be negative 10 of u du, and this one's gonna be negative natural log of cosine of u, which is e to the negative x plus c. So this one's going to be natural log cosine of e to the negative x plus c. Integration of 10u is going to be negative natural log 10. We did secant, but cosecant is similar. Yes. 122. Oh, that one's fun.
Is that a 1 minute problem?
That one may be 1.5 minute problem, but between 91 to 108, that's a 30-second problem.
91 and 30 and what?
91 to 108, they are 30 seconds.
Some of them.
And then 109 to 118, that's maybe like 45-second problem to a minute.
On the most very debatable Christian
Yeah, but so Leon, if it's like a C student, yeah, I understand. But an A student, all right, integration of sine of x plus e to the 2x dx. Now your integration, u substitution should be a lot better. So what I'm trying to say is this one's going to be negative cosine of x. And this one's going to be plus 1/2 e to the 2x. I don't even need to write that down anymore because u equal to 2x, right? I don't need to write down this anymore. Du equal to 2 dx and then du over 2. And that's how you get 1/2. Now, so that's why I can do it immediately. This is plus c is equal to f prime of x. Is that okay? Now, I'm going to plug in, what do they say? Plug in 0 to get f prime of 0 is equal to 1/2. So that's 1/2 equal to cosine of 0 is what? -1. So plus, if e to the 0 is 1/2 plus c. So c is equal to 1. So integration of sine of x, negative cosine of x plus 1/2 e to the 2x. Now this one is going to be negative sine of x plus 1/4 e to the 2x plus c is plus 1 plus c. Sorry, plus 1 plus c. This is equal to f of x. f of x in this case is going to be, they say 0 and 1/2. So 0 and 1/4. So this is 1/4, and this negative sign of 0 plus 1/4 sign of 1/4 e to the 0 plus 1 plus c. So this is 1/4 equal to 1/4 plus 1 plus c. C is equal to what? -1. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the x. So this one is gonna be 1/4 plus 1. Yeah, this is 1/4 plus 1 plus c. C is equal to -1. So this is -1. That hurts. Next question. Yeah.
But your x is 0. So what do you do with that 1?
Oh, my bad. I thought I was plugging 1. Okay, 0.
Minutes was that? You scared me for a second.
There is no such.
Next question. Yes. 104. 104 is a good question. 2e to the x minus 2e to the negative x. E to the x plus e to the negative x. I like this question because it has a chain rule. It has a chain rule. U equal to e to the x plus e to the negative x parentheses square. Then du is equal to 2 e to the x minus 2 e to the x minus e to the negative x. Oh no, u is equal to this. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is that?
U is equal to this. So then this is gonna be 2 in the front, so it's gonna be 2 the e to the x minus e to the negative x over u square, and this one's gonna be, guys, I cannot talk over you. Du over e to the x minus e to the negative x. This will cancel out. This one's end up to be 2 u to the -2 du. So that's gonna be u to the -1 over -1 times 2. So it'll be -2 over e to the x plus e to the negative x plus c. Any other questions? Any other questions?
120.
120. What's the best way to do 120? If it's me, I'll probably choose expansion. Because I can't really do u substitution there. So I would choose to do math first. So dy is equal to, first of all, I'm gonna move the dx to the other side. So e to the negative x square. So square is gonna be e to the x minus e to the negative x and the dx. So dy is equal to e to the 2x, because e to the x times e to the x is e to the 2x. This one is gonna be minus 1, is that okay? And then plus e to the -2x dx. So if integration of this is gonna be, 1/2 e to the 2x minus 2x, and this one is gonna be minus 1/2 e to the -2x plus c. I expand them and take integration. Yes. One what? 117? Okay. 117 is integration of pi over 2 and 0 e to the sine of pi x times cosine of pi x dx. Now, what I want to think about is u equal to something, du is within the question. What do u need to be? Sine of pi of x, good. Du is equal to cosine of pi of x times pi. Don't forget the chain rule. A lot of time people forget the chain rule. So it'll be du over cosine of pi of x times pi dx. So that's going to be e to the u. And this one's going to be cosine of pi of x times dx, which is du over cosine of pi of x times pi. So this cancel out. So it'll be 1 over pi e to the u du. And then we're going to change the boundary. So we're going to change the boundary. So it's going to be sine of pi squared over 2. So that's 1 over pi. This is sine. So sine pi squared over 2. This is 0. So that's equal to 1 over pi e to the sine of pi squared over 2.
Wait, what about?
I got a solution.
Huh?
I got that, but I got -1.
Minus what?
-1.
Why is it -1?
Yeah.
E to the 0. Okay, yeah, -1. E to the 0. Yeah. Next question. No more questions? So we're going to talk about today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to go over some question that I think will be on the test. Test will be on Friday. If you cannot show up on Friday, take it on Thursday. Because you take it next week, you're going to forget everything because there's a lot of different things. So integration, this is one question I will say is, hey, I'm going to put on the test. And let's see if you know how to do it. But the problem is this question is actually, hard part is actually algebra 2 part. So ln of 8 over ln of 8 ln 2. So this is one of the question I'll probably put on the test. Very similar to this. You should simplify all the way. The problem is that algebra is hard, it's not calculus. How many you guys finish? You finish? What'd you get?
I'll show you.
You make an algebra mistake.
What's mistake?
Here, go find it.
Oh wait, you can use the boundaries.
Who's got it? Raise your hand.
Aiden.
What'd you get?
I'm still working on it. Almost finished.
Simon, what'd you get? No? Leon, see, this is why you do homework.
I need to practice more with that one. So.
Was this part of?
What'd you answer?
Was there a question like this in homework?
No, but with your algebra skill, it should be fun. There's a question like this, similar, yes, which is question 115. Who vanished? That's not right, though. Oliver, what'd you get? Yeah. L1 13 divided by 2. Now, so most of you guys, yes, this is a homework question 115, except the boundary switch a little bit. See, homework.
31 questions of homework.
Well, you need to know them all. You know what my calculus teacher assigned? 1 to 73 off.
1.
Like,
You plug in.
no, not off. All, sorry, all.
Oh.
So every night there's 71 questions, and that's what the AP exam. Every person had a 5. Not like I have like 98% pass rate, but some people have 3s and 4s and 5s. She have 100% 5.
That doesn't seem right.
Okay, explain it.
Okay, so what would you set U equal to, Emma?
1 plus c to the 2.
That's a great choice. And du is equal to 2e to 2x dx, right? Du over 2 equal to du 2e to 2x dx. Is that okay? That's the integration of e to the 2x of u, and this is du over 2e to the 2x. Cancel out. That's going to be 1/2 of du over u, right? So far it's okay. So ln of 8 and ln of 2. And I think Jacob got to this part, and that's great. But the problem is you have to think about there is a changing a boundary. And so I'm going to change this. So it'll be 1 plus e to the 2 ln of 8. And the 1 plus e to the 2 ln of 2. Now I can simplify this. Here's the thing. E and ln cannot cancel at this moment. E and ln, they do not cancel at this moment.
You said it's 2 ln 13.
So what you can do is move it to here. So it'll be 1 plus e to the ln of 64. And this is a 1 plus e to the ln of 4. So e and ln cancel out of 65. This is a 5. So therefore it's equal to 1/2 ln of 65 minus ln of 5. And that's also equal to ln of 65 over 5, 1/2 ln of 13. The problem is the algebra part. This part is going to be kind of tricky. Everything else is yesterday's homework.
Why did it turn the 2 turns into an x bomb?
Yeah, because the power rule. Most of the natural log rule.
Okay. That makes sense.
Questions?
That's not like question 115.
Yeah, it's like it. It's just that one's boundary is 2, one boundary is natural log 2. But that's just algebra right there. All right, so next question. All right, so the next question is, let's review. This one question will be on the test, right? Yes.
Wait, why is there like division? Why is your
Why is this division this? Because if a natural log subtract each other, it's dividing the thing.
only for now?
Log also. Natural log and log.
So you have to write the ln twice. Like ln of 65 minus ln of 5.
And then it will be ln of 65 over 5, and will be ln 13.
Right, Mr. A, will log be on the test or just LN?
Oh,
Right, Jacob?
I'm gonna talk about it right now. Okay, so you pay attention. One question on the test. I told you it's on the test, but you're gonna be like, I never taught this. It's there. All right. So the next one is this. On the last test, on the last time I give you a question like this. This is also on the test because we're gonna use this one to take to the other one. So I want to review, see if you know how to take a derivative of y equal to x, 10 of x. Yeah, derivative. Yeah, how do I find the derivative? What's the best way to find derivative here? What? Good. Why? No, Kaden, that was really good. Okay, so this is the functions, right? It's not a number. It's an expression. It's 10 of x, not like 2. If I take it as 2, then I can do power rule, and then maybe chain rule. But the problem is this is 10 of x. So I had to bring the 10 of x down because that's a function. Exponent is a function, you had to bring the exponent down. How do I, only way to bring it down? So he suggested, says ln of y equal to ln of x, 10 of x. And why you do that? Because you can bring it down. Because that's the things about logarithm. Logarithm can bring the power down. So it'll be natural log of y equal to 10 of x natural log of x. You remember this, right? This is logarithm differentiation. We are just reviewing logarithm differentiation, but we're going to talk about a couple of things that you might not know. So let's take a derivative of this. This is y prime over y is equal to, well, derivative of this is product rule, so it'll be secant square of x times ln of x plus 10 of x times derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x. And I just move it to the other side. So it'll be secant square of x, ln of x plus 10 of x over x. And if I move to the other side, don't forget a parenthesis, because if you forget a parenthesis, I'm gonna mark it half off. Because not only the term, it's a whole thing multiplied by this. So this is the final answer. Now, is this on the test? Yes, absolutely.
We just write y instead of actually writing thing when we get the same point.
Minus 1.
Just dig it, bro. He looks so cute.
I was just gonna add a T on it.
All right, so the next question. Say that to Cooper.
Why?
I'm wondering. I'll make a bet.
I'll say it to him today.
Okay. If you say that to him, I'll give you $1. pocket.
I want you to change me to a B.
No.
Dude, I've been at a 49 for like. No, I was at a 24 and then you changed it to a 49, bro. You put a 0 in for the USO test that I did like 2 months ago.
That's what I'm saying. He's the same thing for me, bro.
I didn't put a 0. Did I put a 0?
Yeah.
Wait, did you take it late? Oh yeah, you guys all both take late.
I would say.
Okay, so next question is, so how about this though? 3 to the x. The problem with this question is not harder. It's actually easier, but people mess up more. Why is the people mess up more? Because you know how on SAT there was a question like, oh yeah, y equal to 3x. What is constant in here? And then you should say the constant is supposed to be 3. However, most people don't know. Most people take an SAT is like, or people is like, dude, this is too easy. I probably get it wrong, right? But it's actually very important. For me, like it's super important because this question involves that. So how do I take a derivative of this? You do ln, good. So ln of y, the problem is this part you guys will be okay. This part will be okay. And then it's going to be okay here. And the derivative of this side is going to be y prime over y. But the problem is, what's the derivative of x ln 3?
Gotta use product.
No. I mean, you don't have to. You can. You can use product rule. But what's derivative ln 3, x ln 3? ln 3. Why? Because this is a constant. So if you take a derivative of 3x, that's equal to 3, right? Take a derivative of ln 3 times x. Guess what? ln 3, right? So here it's going to be, here it's going to be ln 3, right? And then so y prime is equal to ln 3 times 3 to the x. This one's actually easy, but it actually mess up people up.
Wait, I don't get it.
What you don't get, Arisa?
Why are you using ln3 if that's a constant?
Think about derivative of 3x. What's derivative of 3x?
It's just like pi x.
Wouldn't that be a product rule? So wouldn't the x and ln 3 be
It's actually a constant multiple rule. Like, do you really do product rule for 3x? I mean, you can. You're gonna get same answer, but so much more work.
I do quotient rule, but making it to the negative first.
Max, shut the hell up.
They're not just constant. You're just supposed to
So just because you know that it's a constant.
You can move the x to the bottom of the quotient.
I do need to do chain rule for that. Yeah.
Don't forget about those.
So just because you put them on the ln, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, it's just a constant.
You're used to these strats.
All right, so shh. So this one is actually, it's also on the test. Whatever right now will tell you is on the test, on the test. I don't hide anything from you. So the next thing is I'm gonna tell you is this. Hey, how to take a derivative of this?
That's gonna be weird.
This is the first time you see log. And the first time you see this. Then you say, okay. So yes, Landon's on the right track already.
Absolutely.
You jumped. That's not a bad idea actually, but it's not right. Ah.
I wouldn't even know how to use geometry.
All right, so shh. It turns out, hey, it turns out this one doesn't even, you can use the simplest derivative, you can get it done, but the more algebra rather. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with algebra, see what do we know, and this one's 2 minus x squared to the 1/2 power. Like we already know this, right? So it'd be 1/2 log of 4 of 2 minus x squared. And Lyndon's on the right track. Lyndon's look back on the notes. He's like, wait, there's a way to change logarithm to natural log. Right? So what is that rule? Well, this rule. Log base of b of m equal to natural log of m over natural log of b. This is called a changing base formula. So what can I do? I can say this is 1/2. This is the base, right? This is the b. This is the m, right? So it'd be natural log 2 minus x squared over natural log of 4. Now, do I did any derivative yet? No, I just change it the way it looks. Now here it says, what is a constant in this case? Like everybody's saying like missing parts. So can somebody raise their hand? What is a constant in this case? No. 1/2 ln4. Good. And this is the functions, right? Or this is the expressions, right? So can I just look at it separately like this? That is equal to ln of 2 minus x squared, right? Now I'm going to take a derivative. Why do I take a derivative? Because this is constant. And this just negative 2x over 2 minus x squared. And you might be able to cancel the 2 out. So it'd be negative x over ln 4 times 2 minus x squared. Yeah, see, if you take a derivative, this is called constant multiple rule. If you take derivative of 3x, do I take a 3 in the front and just focus on take a derivative of x, which is 1? So it's 3, right? So can I just take this constant outside in the front and just take a derivative of natural log of 2 minus x squared? And then it's u prime over u, and that's going to cancel out. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of time using algebra to simplify. So for example, bottoms one term, you split all of them. For example, you can change base. For example, you can, this one just ln 3 times x is constant times x. Yes, Miranda? What? What'd you say? No, there's no y because we only take a derivative of y, not natural log of y. I did not natural log both sides. I only change a log to natural log. I did not natural log both sides.
1 over 2 ln 4, negative 8.
No, this 2. No, this is 2x. This is 2. So this cancel out. The 2 cancel out. Okay, so now we just talk about few different things. One last thing. What do you think integration a to the x dx? Intuitively, what do you know integration a to the x? So that's an integration 2 to the x. So first of all, if I were you, I would think about a derivative of 2 to the x. If you take a derivative of 2 to the x, you know it's ln 2 to the x. So what's integration? So I'm going to show you what's derivative of a to the x is equal to ln a times a to the x. If you do all that stuff, it will end up to be ln a to the x. So what's integration a to the x dx? No. See, here's ln a, right? You want them cancel out. So the answer is going to be 1 over ln a times a to the x plus c. Now you can have u substitution and such, but yeah, so this is a basic rule. This is a rule for this one. Now this question did show up on one of the AP exam question in the past. I think it's 2020. It did show up like this, and a lot of students say they forgot. So it was a long division that people forgot. Oh, by the way, long division will be on this test. So.
So this is just like a rule.
Yeah, this is just a rule. So how much time I have? 7 minutes. I'll give you 3 questions. So y equal to 5 to the, I don't know. What do I want to do?
Make it hard.
10 to the, well, actually, secant of x. Y is equal to, the next one is x to the 1 over x. That's a fun one. Yeah. Y equal to log of 3 to the 2x minus 1 to the 4th power.
The grade of Samuel Green.
Mr. Yu, what's up the log of? Log of base of 3. 3.
Okay.
Like 8 years old.
Are you more friendly or just?
I think Josie's nicer than me. But I think I talk to a lot more people.
Yeah, she probably. She will not be disclosed.
I know her and Misha were trying to get siblings. I don't know.
What's that log of 3?
Log base of 3 of 2x minus 1.
Yeah. I didn't know about Shantae.
I don't remember who I did. I think I did that.
Oh, I miss Shantae.
Shantae.
Shantae used to hate it and you might call it wrong.
She was.
Right?
She hated you. She mentioned she had you so fast. She said that.
Yeah, but the thing is like, I always say her name wrong. Remember last time? She got pissed at me. She gave me a look. After 3 9 weeks, still don't get my name right. Okay.
No, I remember when you went on the rant when you didn't like remember people's names, and then you on the first day of pickup you asked people if they were good at math, but you remembered my name, so you said, are you good at math? And my heart dropped, was like, no.
So just keep
Wait, who's that next to you?
Ellen Foster.
That when Isaac
Oh, Jacob. I remember
and
Jacob.
I was group leaders. That just shows how much stuff has changed.
That was kind of good class.
No.
Oh, I already lost my box.
My brain is so full.
Wait, let's say
Ellen's one. Just extra bread.
I like 5 to x.
One. Wait, no, you can't do that.
Oh.
You don't have time. You're the one who keeps talking.
Is that okay, the first one? Oh, sorry, I'm gonna do LM both sides.
Boy, I'm still working on it. He didn't put a 5 on the bottom.
What's derivative of x to the -1?
Ellen a 5.
So that's gonna be -1 over x squared times ln of x plus
Let me see.
You forgot the LN5 on the bottom one.
what?
For the bottom left one.
Oh, ln5. Yeah. All right. So this one is 1 over x times 1 over x, right? So be y prime equal to negative ln of x over x squared plus 1 over x squared times by x to the 1 over x. Is that okay? Mhm.
Why wouldn't it be
Which one is true?
Because when you take the derivative of x to the negative, doesn't have x negative 2.
No, it's a -1x to -2. Because you put it down, it'd be -1x to the -2. So it'd be -1 over x squared. Okay, the last one. I'm gonna do natural, actually log of 3 to the 2x minus 1 to the 4th. Now that's one is gonna be 4 ln of 3 ln of 2x minus 1. This is a constant. Oops, it did not record. Oh well.